I think both ways have their advantage, so it really depends on the person. Having clear aims for the future can give people direction and motivation, especially when they want to achieve something big like getting a job or studying abroad. However, taking each day as it comes is also important because life can be unpredictable and sometimes we will need to stay flexible and enjoy the present. Personally, I believe the best way is having long-term goals but still allow yourself to adjust and live in the moment when things change. That way you stay focused but not overly strict. I think it's better for children to learn a second language from in primary school. Young children usually pick up new sounds or and grammar more easily, so starting early can help them become more fluent and confident later on. It also exposes them to different cultures, which can make them more open-minded. However, I see that not all schools can have resources or qualified teachers. Uh, the, so the quality of teaching is important too. But overall, I believe starting early gives children a big advantage compared to waiting until secondary school. Personally, I think both are important, but job satisfaction usually matters more in the long run. If you enjoy if people enjoy what they do, they more motivated, productive, and less stressed. It's hard to stay in a job for years if you feel unhappy every day, even if the salary is high. However, I think the salary cannot be ignored because people need financial stability to support themselves and their families. So ideally, I think a good job offer both. But if I have to choose, I would say job satisfaction is slightly more vital because it affects your mental health and overall quality of life. There are many ways people can help their community, even with small actions. For example, they can volunteer at local charities, teach children, or help organize community events. Another way is donate clothes, books, or food to people in need. Even simple things like checking elderly neighbors or keeping public place clean can make a big difference. Or having the community doesn't always require more money or a big commitment. Sometimes just being supportive and responsible is already very meaningful. I think a good advisor should be patient and a good listener. They need to understand their speaker's situation before giving suggestions. They also need to be knowledgeable, so the advice they give will be practical and reliable. Another important quality is is being honest but supportive. The the advisor tells the truth even if it's difficult, but they do it in a kind and encouraging way. Overall, a good advisor helps people make better decisions without forcing their own opinions. I think learning past events teaches a lot about how society works and how things how things are why things are the way they are today. It helps them understand previous mistakes so we don't repeat them, especially in areas like politics, conflict, or environmental issues. We can also learn valuable lessons about human behavior, how they fight with to cope with challenge, how they solved problems, and how creatures developed over time. Overall, the bag gives us guidance for the future and helps us make more informed decisions. I think a good lesson is one that is clear, engaging, and easy to follow. Teachers should explain ideas in a simple way and give exams that students can relate to. It also helps if the lesson is interactive because students learn better when they can ask questions or discuss the things instead of just listening. Besides that, a good lesson should have a clear purpose so students know what they're supposed to learn. Overall, this when students feel interest and can actually understand the content, that's what makes a lesson effective. I think most students enjoy films that's fun, colorful, and easy to understand. Animated movies are especially popular because they have cute characters, simple storylines, and lots of humor. Children also like adventures or fantasy films where they can see heroes, magic, and interesting journeys. Some kids enjoy educational movies like too because they learn new things in an entertaining way. Overall, children prefer film that spark their imagination and make them feel excited or happy. People tend to lose small things like especially things they can carry around all the time. For example, keys, smartphones, wallets, or earphones are commonly misplaced because people often put them down without paying attention. Some people also lose important documents or cards like ID cards or receipts because they're not organized. Even digital things like passwords can be lost because people forget them. Overall, most lost items are small, portable, and easy to forget about. In a family, everyone usually has different roles. Parents often take care of their child, provide financial support, and guide them in life. Children, on the other hand, are expected to study, help with chores, and respect their parents. Siblings might support each other, share responsibilities, or simply be friends or colleagues. In some families, grandparents also plays an important role by taking care of the younger kids or past traditions. Overall, each family member contributes in their own way to help the household running smoothly and maintain strong relationships. I think there are several factors people usually consider. First, functionality is important. They need furniture that serves its purpose, like a comfortable chair or a practical desk. Second, design style matter because people want the furniture that match their home decor. Quality and durability are also key. Since wood furniture should last for many years, finally price is often a good major factor because people want something affordable but still good value for money. Overall, most people weigh a combination of practically aesthetics and cost when choosing their furniture.